You're 22. Where you based? Where you calling us from?
California.
California. Do you have any kids?
I have a daughter, one. She'll be
One.
two soon.
Two, so one daughter. Why you not with the dad?
We're just not compatible. He's a great guy. We're just not compatible.
Okay.
So first of all, she looks good. Obviously she's young, but she really looks good. I like her natural, you know, chocolate queen, chocolate sister. But she's in the military, so I don't expect her to have so much makeup on. But also, shout out to her for saying something positive about her baby daddy, because we have seen so many cases where women come on and they ask them why they're not with the father of their children, and they just go off, oh, he's toxic, he's controlling, and so on and so forth. But shout out to her for being so positive.
And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo.
Leo. So we got Trinity 22 in the military, calling us from Cali, mom to a 2-year-old, never married. Have you ever been married?
Yes, I've been married.
When did you get divorced?
I married at 18, divorced at 19.
Oh, you already okay. Divorced at 19. I know, but was you in the military at 18?
Yeah.
Did you get married to stay together?
No, I got married so that I can make more money.
Oh, there you have it. Either way, Sean. It was
Okay, so far we know she's all about her moolah. She's all about the money, baby. Okay, so let's listen.
okay, but it's over now.
Yeah, it's over now.
All right, what kind of man you looking for, honey?
I'm just looking for someone who is financially stable. I don't mind kids as long as you don't have multiple baby mamas. I only have one to deal with, so I would prefer him to only have one to deal with. Someone who makes the same amount or more than me. Someone who's kind and understanding and can switch it up because I like to party, but I also like to, vibe and chill out.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Someone with bad hygiene, bad breath, can't do it. Um, Someone with 6 kids, a man that is old and has never been married and expects a younger woman. No, thank you. Controlling men. No, thank you. Um, a man that is not smart.
That's funny. She wants a stable guy, so she talked about money. So first of all, the first time she got married was for the money. Now she says she wants the stable guy, and then she just said she doesn't want an old man who has never been married. So in other words, if he has been divorced before, he's okay, but he gotta have the money straight as well. And you can't have more than 6 kids, I think, because she's a single mom of one. Okay, to me it sounds like fair standards or preferences.
I like someone that I can learn from. And if I can't learn from you, then not gonna work.
Ooh, I caught the shade, girl. I don't know if they caught it, but I caught it. She said, if you own and think you're gonna be her she's gonna be your trophy, she will not. If you own and never been married, she will not do it. Now you said 6 kids. Does that mean he can have 5?
No, he can't have more than 2.
Okay, there we go. So 2 kids is the max. What is the age range? Let's just get to the age range.
I can do 23 to until 60.
Wait a minute now. You just
Yeah.
said all that and you would go all the way to 60?
Yeah, like if his wife died, then yeah.
Wait, say it again.
If his wife died or something and he's just getting back out there, yeah, cool. But if you're just old and ain't got nothing to show for it, then
Okay, I thought you didn't want that would be a sugar daddy. Because what would be
no.
the reason of you dating a man almost 60 at 23?
Girl, it's a lot of reasons. They still work down there.
The number one reason there is going to be money. She's not going to take a guy who's 60 years old who's broke. She's going to take a guy who's 60 years old and can pay her bills, take care of her, and men that age usually don't mind spending the money. Whereas, younger men try to be like, I'm not going to take you out on an expensive dinner date. Men who are older and they have all the money, 60, we're talking 50, 60, 70, they don't care. Like, they've seen it all they want is a beautiful woman around, and they'll spend all the money.
Okay, well, this is fine. This is fine. Your request is your request. I just thought when you said old, you didn't want an older man, but you are open to an older man.
Yeah, I'm open to him.
You know, this is why people were getting mad at me. We had a man that was 66 years old on the show recently, and he wanted a woman 27, 28. And they were like, he's a pedophile. Why you let him 20? I mean, I still do think 27 is too young for a 66-year-old in my own personal belief. But I've had women such as yourself in their 20s saying, I'll date a man in their 60s.
The only time a woman has actually, there are two types of women who have issues with men who like to date younger women. Number one, they are either way old as well. We're talking 40, 45, 50, 60 years old. So a woman who's 60 years old doesn't want a man who's 60 years old to date a woman who's younger than her. She sees that as an issue because it's competition, right? And then the second type of women are the women who don't want to date older men who are broke. In other words, most women will date a man who's 20, 25, even 30 years older than them as long as he has money. If he has money, they don't care. If he has money and considerably looks good, I mean, even if he doesn't even look good, but he has money and he doesn't mind spending it because he may have the money but doesn't want to spend it. But if he has money and doesn't mind spending it, they'll be with him. Think of Hugh Hefner. He had a mansion full of young, beautiful models. That's because he had the money and was spending it.
Yeah, I have.
What happened with that?
He died. Yeah, he was 82. Yeah, he died.
Wow.
What?
She dated a man who was 82 and she was 20 years old. Wow. And he died.
Yeah, he was amazing though. Great guy. Just died on me.
That means he had the money.
Literally died on you?
Literally. He had a heart attack.
Literally on top of you?
No.
Oh. Like died. But he was
No.
82.
Yeah.
And he was able to still get it in.
No.
No.
His mouth worked though.
Ooh. She had an 82-year-old man eat her pom pom. Okay. And I'm sure he had the money spending it as well. No 20-year-old woman is going to be with that 82-year-old man who doesn't have the money and who's not spending it. That's facts.
Trinity, what's going on? Trinity, what's happening here? What's happening, Trinity? You're surprising me every time. Every time I think I can't get surprised, I get surprised.
She looks so innocent. That's why.
In my defense, he did not look 82.
He had the money
Was he-
too.
Why did you want to date an 82-year-old man? That could be your grandpa's grandpa.
Grandpa had money.
I know, but hold on. I don't need my people coming to me here. But I didn't know he was 82 at first. I thought he was like 50.
So Trinity, okay. Why did you say you don't want an old man? You do. You're okay with an old man.
I don't care if he's old. I just don't want one that is
Broke.
not like
Say it.
like he can't be old and nothing to show for it.
Exactly. Told you. If he's gonna be way older than her, he gotta have the moolah. That's it. That's the difference maker. Cause most women would rather deal with a man who's like 40 years their senior if he has money rather than deal with a man their own age who's broke. That is the facts, guys. Like we can't. I mean, come on now.
Like you've been on this earth for 82 years and you still working at McDonald's?
See, told you.
No.
She's right.
Okay. Well, may the guy that you was dating rest in peace. So you don't want to go to 82 though anymore.
No, I don't want
Okay.
him to die on me.
So 60 only.
Yeah. hmm
Okay. When did you date him, by the way? If you don't mind me asking, how old was you at the time?
I was 20.
Girl, that was so inappropriate.
Girl, I don't even care.
And I agree with her. She's an adult. He's an adult. They know what they're doing. He's spending the money. That she's getting something from him. he's getting companionship from him. I told you, it is what it is. It doesn't matter how many faces Kendra makes like this. This woman who's 22 years old would rather deal with a man who's 82 years old who has the money rather than deal with a man who's 22 years old, the same age as her, who works at McDonald's. That is just the facts.
What did your mom and dad say?
They thought I was crazy, but
Let's keep going.
I think they're getting used to it.
Let's keep going. I guess they've known you longer than me. They should have told me. Your parents should have hit me up first and prepare me for you, child. Okay, let me keep going. Okay, so did I even get to what kind of man you want? We did.
Yeah,
Do you have any more requirements before we go to your deal breakers?
No.
Okay,
We
what are
already
your
did
deal,
deal breakers too.
what are your deal breakers?
We already did deal breakers.
Oh, we did? Well, look, I'm sorry. I can't even keep track. You done made me forget track. Should the guy look a certain way?
Just at least 5'11". No messed up teeth. That's really it. I don't really care about skin tone or race or no tiny nose. I don't like I like a man with a nice nose.
Men with nice noses. Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
At least at minimum 65K at least. In this
That is probably the lowest amount of money I've heard a woman ask for on Kendra G's show. 65,000? That is the lowest I've heard a woman say. Usually, if they want to be nice, they say money doesn't matter as long as you can take care of your bills and take care of me. But usually, once she asks for a number, 65K has been the lowest I've ever heard a woman ask for. And maybe that's because she's 22 anyway. So,
economy, be able to take care of yourself and be stable.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. My uniform is a little baggy because I don't like to show all my goodies in uniform.
Okay. Okay. We can tell you got good shape. Whoop. Okay. We got you, girl. Trinity, you a little feisty.
I am.
You one of them, but let me tell you, you were surprised feisty. Maybe if I saw you when you wasn't in your uniform, I would have probably picked up on it. But I ain't pick up on it till the conversation got into a child. But they got to watch you, child.
Just a little bit.
A lot of it. All right. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was a year ago.
Oh, you said when?
A year ago.
A year ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
With someone, probably like 6-7 months. With myself, last night.
ooh, yo, I like her. And she looks so pretty. Look, she has a cute face. I mean, guys, she's one of the few ladies that I've seen on this show that she seems calm the way she speaks. She seems innocent, but when she starts saying her life stories, you could never believe she's been with a man who's 82 years old. You can't even think she's a single mom. Kendra is lost for words.
I know. It's hard out here.
But for all of you guys in the army of veterans, the vets, I've heard you guys be knocking them down in the army. And she's saying she hasn't been intimate with a man in 7 months. Is that true? Is that possible? Guys in the army, comment down below.
I know. It is hard out here, in my defense.
Oh, okay. 3 flaws. Trinity, that was a question you didn't even have to answer. I literally said you don't have to answer, but I see you like to share.
Yeah, that's one of my flaws. I overshare sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
And I hope you don't get into trouble for oversharing either.
I do a lot because I'm trying to learn to control it, but like I just say whatever's on my mind,
We
and
can tell.
it come out.
Okay.
Right.
Three flaws you have to work on, honey.
My patience for one.
Okay.
Um, Judging people before I know them. I tend to do that a lot, and then also not being so brutally honest and just out there. I'm trying to calm down a little bit.
No,
Okay.
but that's good. If you're gonna be honest, that's good. No, if it's disrespectful, then that's a different question. But I like her. She looks good. She's all about the money, no matter the age, and she seems pretty, you know, self-aware for her age. I mean, she said 65K is the minimum, but she also is all about the money. So it doesn't matter. So I know most of you guys are gonna be in the DMs, but shout out to you guys who are gonna be, you know, hitting up Trinity. She's a good-looking woman. But she has just told us that, you know, she has shown us another reason why it's all about the money at the end of the day. Most women, like I said, would rather date a man who's older as long as he has the money than date a man their own age, which to me it's fair. They don't have to be with a broke man. So, but shout out to Kendra. Link down below for the full video.